Well, another installment of Fred Crafts Radio Redux is happening this weekend, and Fred is here with all the details. What are you doing this time, Fred?
We're doing Robin Hood.
Robin Hood, the classic, the Fred Crafts version, the Radio Redux version.
Well, the Radio Redux version, it's our adaptation of the 1938 motion picture that starred Errol Flynn.
Oh, yes.
So we've got our green tights out and our quivers full. We're ready to go.
Okay, so already I can see complications with this. Okay, in trying to tell the story, because it's a real visual story.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You have archery.
Right.
You have sword fighting.
Right.
You have horses running through the woods.
Right.
You have the holdups, you
Yes.
know, the ambushes. Not to mention the smooches
Yes.
between Robin Hood and Lady Marian. How are you going to do that in a radio play?
Well, you're going to help me, as part of the audience. It's going to happen in your mind.
Oh.
We're going to provide the words, we're going to provide the sound effects, and you're going to do the rest of it for us.
Okay,
So
okay.
we'll lead you on the way, and it's very exciting. We have all that you talked about. We've got the sword fights. We've got the Robin escaping out the window and going down 3 stories. We've got all of that stuff happening. But it's up to you to see it happen. So that's why we tell people to watch our shows with their ears.
Mike Moskovitz is doing the sound again.
He is. Beautiful job. Wonderful sound effects. A lot of them coming from the 1938 movie.
Oh, seriously?
Yes,
Okay.
You know, the movie won 3 Academy Awards. One of them was for the best score. And so we're using a lot of that great Korngold score for this show.
Fabulous. Okay, who are some of the characters? Okay, it can be a huge cast.
Oh, it could be.
So how many characters are in the show?
Well, there's about 30 characters in the show, but we've doubled them up. So,
yeah,
so
right.
these are some of the kind of the actors, and so we have them playing different parts. However, Robin Hood is played by Patrick Torelli, and he just plays Robin Hood because it gets confusing watching all these people doing different parts. Who are they now?
Right.
But this is Patrick Torelli here on close to us, and Nancy Hops, who plays Lady Marian in the film.
Okay, Patrick is longtime theater guy here in Eugene, Springfield. He's over at LCC still, or has he retired?
No, he's still at Lane Community College, a wonderful 5-star actor in our area.
Yeah.
So the cast is just full of a lot of good. Here's a picture of Mike Moskovitz, for instance, working on the sound effects. So we'll have some both live and recorded sound effects. Some of the other people in it, Wade Hicks, Frank Muir, Steve Waymeyer, Carol Phillips, Rich Sheelan, and Mark Lewis, the Emmy Award-winning storyteller, has a large role. So we've got all of the characters, Little John and Will Scarlett and Bess and Prince John and the evil Sir Guy and all these people.
Oh my gosh. Fred, when you go out to fill these parts for the cast, do these people come to you, or do you say, well, I'm going to have tryouts and you know, the best man wins or the best woman wins? How do you do this?
Well, a little of all of that. Sometimes I have specific people in mind that I want to cast. We have a repertory group of people like Nancy and Steve and Frank and Barry, who's not in this show. They've been with you since the beginning. So I have a core group to start with, and I can layer it on with some choices. And then sometimes I will audition people and bring new people in. So in this
availability, like Patrick, you know, if you're teaching, you can't be available all times of the year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have the core group here, as you can see, and then we have Wade and Mark and Rich and Carol, who are new additions, and hopefully they'll do things with us in the future, and it'll expand from there.
Oh, that is so fun. Okay, so this is the last production for this year.
Yeah.
So what are your plans? What are you thinking about next year?
Well, it's hard for us to believe that we're going to be talking about our 3rd season already, and so we're going to open with Frankenstein.
Oh, okay.
Then at Christmas time we will do It's a Wonderful Life. And then in the spring, another nice comedy called The Philadelphia Story, the Katharine Hepburn, James Stewart, and Cary Grant movie. Yes. And then a program called The Cavalcade of Radio Stars, which is a show that'll be a compilation of bits and pieces of all the famous radio shows, like our Miss Brooks and Burns and Allen and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So you're busy writing 2 of those right now?
How'd you guess?
The Philadelphia Story and the last one.
Well, the last one for certain, and actually Philadelphia Story is we'll be using a Lux Radio Theater script for that. Same with It's a Wonderful Life, and then I'm going to do the adaptation of Frankenstein, because the ones I've seen so far from the good old days are like little half-hour snippets, and they don't really tell the story very well. So I want to blow it up to an hour, have all the sound effects on the monster and stuff. I'm
named after Shelley. Mary Shelley. Yes.
I hadn't put that together.
Right.
Congratulations.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, so this is the information. It's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evening performances, and then a Sunday matinee. Tickets are $12, $7, depending on where you are in life. And for more information, there's the number to call. Thanks, Fred. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.